I wanted to take the citation, but it's too slow for 350 knots.
French flying school is giving us a lovely ride.
That's close enough.
YouTube movie has started. Hey, YouTube.
Oh, YouTube, I'm not running my broadcast tonight to see what's causing my problems.
Good plan.
And I've got a random arrival. I'll have to go. See you later.
Later, Gator. Take care.
User joined your channel.
User.
Oi, oi, Savaloy.
Good evening.
What do I do with the Monaco folder? Models and objects.
You can just point your launcher at it, like in your add-ons or whatever.
Oh, right, just like a normal scenery doodah.
Yep, so that's what I did.
I put it second in the list. Is that okay?
I would move it to the top.
Okie dokie. El Pratt. I know a few Pratts. Anyway, I digress.
User joined your channel.
Good evening.
Hello.
Ah, flight leader.
Apologies, I had an issue with flight gear not loading. It's alright, it's fine now.
It's okay.
Get myself sorted and then we'll work out.
Coming out there with you.
That's fair. If everyone wants to come down in a 2-0, then we can at least get moving from there. Well, there's a surprise.
My joystick won't refresh.
pills for that.
I was going to say, I have that problem with mine all the time.
Balls.
Damn it.
That's the other bit.
Big pills for
Someone
that,
was
too.
disappeared.
Fuck it, Doug.
No, don't do that. You'd have to be quackers to do that.
Quackers. Hey, don't quack up, buddy.
Oh, I can't fucking find it. What have I done?
Move your belly back.
No, not me. Flight gear. Can't find it.
Oh, my.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Oh, so that means Windows can't see it either. Right,
Sure,
I'm going to be a
it's all
while.
under control. I shall move forward, give everyone some space. Because I'm nice like that.
Aw.
Okay, good.
I'm back.
Yay,
Welcome back. Would you join us down at runway 20, please?
Don't know where I've gone because I'm trying to fly a jet with my helicopter sticks. And this
Well, flying
Falcon,
with helicopter
this
sticks.
Falcon, we're doing about 100 mile an hour, and I've got no brakes.
Ah, yeah, that's a problem. Hey, so you won't need those in a minute.
Don't know which I'm pointing. I'm on a runway, but I don't know which way I'm pointing.
You're on opposite one. Hang on, let's have a look.
Well, I'm not running my broadcaster tonight to see if that's causing issues.
Okay, yeah, interesting. Ollie, it looks like you're halfway down one of the runways.
It'd be good enough.
Fair enough.
Well, this is interesting.
Yes, it is.
I can see Ozzy's lights over MP, and I can see my lights, but I can't see yours.
Hey, warned you. Told you. Told you.
Isn't that weird? What?
Stuart's going to say in a minute it's because it's a Elijah model.
Okay, and there's another one I don't see light. So I must be depending on which version you have. I just got mine today, so
So did I.
There you go. Unauthorized updates and modification. Unauthorized, unacceptable.
Is everyone ready to go? I'll give a brief.
No,
Fair enough.
but please carry on.
Alright, I'll carry on. So, welcome to FlightNight, everybody. Oh, hang on, Stuart. So we're not broadcasting this video, just recording it for YouTube, is that right?
He's just recording, we're not broadcasting live thing.
Alright, fair enough. Well, the people of the world will have to wait. Okay, welcome to FlightNight, 31st of May. Thanks for coming along, everyone. We're going to have a lovely evening tonight with a little bit of a split personality to it. Nice flight along some lovely coast to start with, and then lots of technical crashing and enjoyment in the second half. First part is going to be mainly enjoying the scenery, so we're going to be at about 2,000 feet, 350 knots because time is slipping away from us at the moment, and we're going to be following the coast but a rough heading of about 052 on the GPS FMS. I have got the weather set at international standard, so just set it as the best weather you've got, so it looks nice. Time is noon. I'm in the aircraft with the FGUK livery, if you can see it. If not, Stuart will tell you because it's a Elijah aircraft and it has MP issues.
Yeah, it does.
I can see it.
Thank you, Voodoo.
I consider myself one of the lucky ones.
Definitely. Okay, so if everyone's ready, shall we go do some flying? We're going to turn left after we've taken off. Ollie's going to do more of a left turn. We're going to do a slightly more gentle one. Good. Follow me.
I'm following an aircraft.
I got left turn over the coast.
I'm on my way.
Good.
Misery to happiness again.
It was quite hazy.
Yeah, it's a little bit hazy, even on ISO.
Yeah.
Must be the humidity settings. Container port down there.
Where are we going? Left?
Left,
20.
yes.
Yeah, left, proper.
Heading.
Up the coast.
Yeah, just follow the coast. We're currently overhead the container port.
What was the target altitude?
2,000 feet and 350 knots.
Ollie, not the other way round.
350 feet and 2,000 knots.
Yeah, you need a Blackbird for that.
There might not be any scenery of the coast because that's the question I asked.
Oh, now you fucking tell us.
No, it's alright. I flew it earlier. I think it looks good.
That's
It's
great.
fine, I'm only joking.
I only gathered a 30-mile radius of each airport.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I flew it earlier and it looked good in between.
I'm eating ice cream.
What flavour did you go for?
Oh, it's vanilla with toffee sauce.
Katie says, didn't you go for lime?
No, I was checking somebody in. Margaret was doing the acquiring.
Yeah, I'm under supervision for at least some of this evening, so.
Oh,
I thought I saw a bloody
I was supposed to be in fucking
Vulcan.
good behaviour or something.
Who's in a Vulcan?
Yeah, I'm in good behaviour at least. As always.
Yeah, that's a luxury aircraft, isn't it?
It's got a shitter in it.
I'm watching one of the reels on Facebook. You know that guy who wrecks and restores them. It was an air commander. That has a toilet just behind the pilots. It's in full view of all the passengers.
Most of the business jets do. You're lucky if you get a curtain around them. It's normally like a commode type thing.
What's this thing got?
I think, I mean, in real life, I think most of them have fully enclosed toilets at the rear. They're still very much in demand, the 125. Well, they're not sold. Most of them were upgraded as the Hawker 800.
Few people buy them as a mobile cockpit.
Yeah.
Well, they tend to be mobile, don't they?
No, they have them on the trailer, just restore their cockpit.
That's just when I won 100 million in the lottery. I just don't know what to buy.
Half
yeah.
a cockpit.
I have an article in this month's Fly Pass magazine for you, Stuart. I'll scan it and send you it somehow. It's a couple have bought a Lynx and what else did they buy? They have 2 helicopters, what they have. They don't fly, just have them in the garden and doing them up. I think it might be a Gazelle and a Lynx. So you've got plenty of room, Stuart. Why don't you could do that?
It has been discussed before.
Lightning.
I'm not allowed.
Looked lovely on the roof of the bunker.
I know it would.
Be a feature.
I think Margaret's worried he'd just sit up there all day making helicopter noises.
There's a chance.
It could happen. And the problem with that is,
Like, no problem.
There is no problem.
Stuart, come down. You've had your half hour.
Oh, but Margaret.
You can have another 10 minutes after you've had your dinner if you're a good boy.
If you're a good boy, eat all your greens.
You see, I'd be tempted to make it run.
He'd be up there with
Yes.
spanners and wrenches.
And then I'd end up in trouble, wouldn't I?
You would end up in trouble.
Big
I
trouble.
don't think your lawnmower man would help you though.
No. Something on, mate.
You might do. Just going over, just coming up to Lorette de Mar down here. I think there's a I think I've been there. I think it's a popular holiday place.
Rings a bell.
Yeah, it's Costa Brava, isn't it?
That's the version.
Cost a packet.
Hang on, I've googled it, and it's is Lorette de Mar cheap? Is it a party town? And is it full of Brits? Are the top three questions.
And does it have any fucking scenery? Because I haven't.
Oh, I've got scenery.
It looks fabulous.
Well,
It does.
pass it around a bit.
Yeah, I've been taking screenshots with the wrong button tonight. So there's no screenshots.
And this is why you couldn't have a helicopter on the roof of your bunker.
This is why
Why?
we can't have nice things.
Well, because if you push the wrong button, there'd be tent field go up.
I can turn the roof of the bunker into a helipad.
It'd help keep it dry. The rotor blades blowing down.
True.
See, that'd be a business expense.
It would. Hey, yeah.
That's it.
Well, I can
Helicopter.
justify it.
Keep the bunker dry. Helicopter.
And think of the attention it would get.
Yeah, probably the wrong sort of attention from a local council.
Oops.
Put it down as a leaf blower.
That's an idea. Why have you spent £2.4 million on a leaf blower? It's a good leaf blower. It's a big one.
It's got seats.
Yeah, it's a seated leaf blower.
Because it works.
It's like the Australian cattlemen use them for wrangling cattle, don't they? They could have just put a dog.
Yeah, but they tend to go for the little baby Robinsons.
Yeah, they tend to break.
R22s, isn't it?
R22s and R44s.
Now you get yourself a little Scout for the same price.
True.
Pity you didn't like America where you stick a sticker on saying experimental and you can kill yourself in anything.
Yeah. It's like they were doing the flights of that electric aeroplane this week, and because of the rules, they can't fly it in anywhere outside of the specified testing areas. Whereas in America, you just put your sticker on and fly it when you want.
You see, I think that's what happened to the British aviation industry. It died because they became too restricted.
Yes, but
You lost all the people who were out there just, I've got an idea, let's do it.
well, there's a very good a book I've read. I think I mentioned it before. It's called Spitfire Odyssey. It's about a chap who worked his way all the way through Supermarines from the early 30s up to working other aircraft companies in England in the 50s, and it covers it reasonably well in that book, where it's basically the companies didn't want any more competition because there were so many skilled businesses after the war. They didn't want competition because companies could just start up, so they lobbied the CIA and the government to make it so hard to fly anything that was in any way developmental that it ends up with the way it is now, where you can't fly anything really.
Don't know if it's still the same, but I was interested in learning to do auto gyros, and that's the craziest one when I was looking into it. You could go to somewhere where somebody was an instructor. They would teach you in a two-seater, but as soon as it came time to go solo, you had to go out and buy yourself a very crude single-seater, which you never flown ever, and fly that the first time.
Well, they're doing a review at the moment of the restrictions to get your pilot's license in the UK. There's a consultation that I think is going to probably become law in October, where it's going to be an awful lot easier than it has been, which gives some of us hope for being able to do some more flying, because it basically means it's going to be an awful lot cheaper overall, and you're not going to need the complicated medicals, and you need far less hours to be able to get your license, and you can use more modern things. You know, you can use flight planning and all the kind of stuff that you're not allowed to at the moment because they think it's not sporting, whereas in the rest of the world they use GPS from day one.
Yeah, well, I've got a suitcase full of them rotary computers and all that sort of crap.
I was going to say tears.
Full of tears. You still need a suitcase full of money, it's just not as big as a suitcase full of money.
Well, that was the side why a lot of people took up gliding, join a gliding club, do the motor SM self-loading motor glider. A lot of the well, our chief flying instructor was a commercial airliner, and he got it by doing tugging to build up all his hours, and he went off to do his civil license.
Black street sort of stuff, yeah. So one way of funding it, you know.
We had a couple of commercial airline pilots did it that way. Never one. There was only a youngster because he was a kid when he first joined the club. He went off to New Zealand to do all his training.
Jet Tour hiring pilots on an apprenticeship type thing. No experience required. They will fund your training and put you through your license.
Yeah, Jet 2 are doing it, Wizz Air are doing it, I think EasyJet are doing it, TUI are doing it. Now there's a lot more, because when I was a lad and I used to go around there, and I had the dream of being a commercial pilot, my parents would take me to the fairs and things like that, and it would be, you could stick, alright, you had to put a lot of money down, and it was in, 1997, but you had to stick 20 to 24,000 pounds and you get it done, and you'd come out of it with a guaranteed job, whereas nowadays you've got to stick down 94 grand, I think, and you come out of it with a 0 hours on anything and absolutely no guarantee of a job at all.
CFI, he was a BA 146 pilot, and when it came to its end of its life, it was some incredible cost for him to retrain for a Boeing or an Airbus.
Yeah.
Had to do that, or he couldn't get a job anywhere else.
Yeah, type rating on an Airbus, if you do it yourself, still about 25 grand. Not something you want to be spending your own money on.
And some of these cheaper airliners are really skim for inks, It's like.
But you think about it, I mean, even a company like Tesco will spend what, 7 grand training one of their workers throughout the life. You got to think of it. I suppose actually, in the grand scheme of things, probably spending 90 grand on someone that you're going to keep for 10 years and do a high-skilled job is probably reasonable, even in this day and age. So they should do more of them, especially if it attracts the right kind of people and not people who just push through it. I mean, the flying club I go to, it's full of rich kids who've probably only got half an interest in it. They're all just heading for the airlines because it's what, the parents are paying for it. Oh yeah, I'll do that, I'll get a good job, everyone will be impressed.
Get to show the hostesses every night.
Yep. Cut across this bay a little bit here.
Yeah, I've been having a bit of problems with this scenery gathering. The completed tiles the first time I did it were just full of black squares everywhere.
Yeah, I've been getting that recently. I don't know, I think the guy did an update and then took it down, because I had one that was working really well and then just stopped working. I went back and I'm sure it's not the same, so
It says it's
I don't know.
improved the speed and stuff, but it's very fast. But the problem is, it will get real. Every tile had say 10 black squares on it, which is, in the past you used to get the odd tile with one square on it, rectangle. Now when you get 10, it's kind of bloody very noticeable.
Yeah. Well, as always, hugely appreciate your work. Makes such a difference to FlightNight getting it.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
mind things I
spectacular.
can do that. I just need to know what the route is and I can do it.
Yeah, because that's the thing. I know how long it takes as well.
Well, it ain't taking that long now because I can do it on my best machine. I was doing it on my old cronky machine, it would take 3 times as long. Anyway, I've had a major success with my modelling project. I can see out the windows now.
Well done.
Oh, that's good.
I just now need to put the canopy glass back in. Took it out so I can see out, and I've got it saved. I just need to try and position it back in the right place.
Hey, Alex,
Yes.
I've had a post of mine fact-checked by Facebook.
Okay. What post?
One of the posts where a scientist has debunked the other scientists about telling you whatever you want to know when you get your funding for certain climate reports.
Oh, yes.
And they fact-checked it and said that it's a false article, it's made up, and it was an actual news broadcast.
Ah.
So there you go.
Yeah. I'm not surprised. I suppose it's good they're doing that kind of thing, but it'd be nice if they got it right when they did.
Yes.
Did anybody check out the Lancaster simulator? Put a link up
I
to.
did.
Yeah, I started watching it.
Yeah, I saw that. It's on my to watch list because that's they're relaunching their channel as something a bit different, aren't they? That is the Almori one, is it?
Yep.
Yes, but it's called something else. HQ. Somewhat.
Yeah, it used to be the Walking the Ground, didn't it? And now they're relaunching it as WW2 HQ.
It's explained, by the way.
Yeah,
Ah,
I spotted that the warning panel was up on the bottom.
Yeah,
Bottom right corner.
The menu warning panel for an object that's not loaded is on the upper right part of the screen. You catch it in the camera every now and again. It's the next warning.
And there was an awful lot of lighting at night, which I don't think there would have been in World War II.
where is it? Is it a full sim they got set up somewhere?
Yeah, it's a cool Lancaster cockpit.
Just set
Reputed to
the
be the
shaft
most
speed.
accurate one available anywhere.
Oh, excellent.
Really is accurate, as in World War II gauges and instrumentation, not modernised for modern flight.
He's built it, if you go on the website, it's actually more interesting, showing them building it, so they built every bloody frame scale, and they've got all sorts of rooms set up, and there's one of them link trainers and briefing rooms and stuff.
Do you know what? We'd probably do well. I don't know, this is one of those silly ideas I have sometimes, but we'd probably do well if we set up a little web page somewhere with how to get your aeroplane gauges working with a real simulator. I reckon that would get a lot of hits worldwide, that would.
Probably from Russia.
Well, maybe from... Yeah, but I reckon there's a lot of museums that try and look up that kind of thing, and then it end up being too hard. You run it through MSFS or something like that, and it's an absolute ball ache. But whereas with FlightGear, you could get a gauge running in minutes. If you got a little Arduino board for £3.
It was an electronic gauge, not a vacuum.
Well, a vacuum gauge, yeah, you're always going to need a vacuum supply, but they normally turn the They normally actually turn the hands with an amount of electrical current, don't they? I reckon there's not many gauges we couldn't get working.
I'll go buy one and try it. Prove your point.
Okay, alright. I'll look on eBay when we're done.
I do have this tornado simulator literally 6 miles away from me.
Ah, yes. Yes. We need to chat about that at the end.
What's the name of this dogfight kind simulator?
Which one, Oswald?
This is a simulator which is for playing dogfighting.
What is it? DCS?
DCS, yeah. I was in a simulator in a German air museum with a Hui helicopter with this simulator. It was quite good.
Yeah.
Without dogfighting, of course. Real cockpit.
Yeah, they're quite popular for doing things like that. You can run them through DCS. It's very good.
It's the most expensive free simulator you'll ever get.
That is true. And there's no casual element to it.
No. It's rivet kitters the whole way.
It's very good. I've got some modules for it, but I do not have time to learn them. I've got modules that I've owned for years, and I can just about start them up. But the time you need to stay current in them, it's not for a casual player like me.
It's awful, isn't it? You want to get on, but you can't.
You want to get? I've considered doing the World War II stuff because obviously that'd be a different level. But I've got the Saab Viggen and I've got the Harrier and things like that. It's great fun going through the systems, but by the time you come back to it 6 weeks later for a 5-minute flight, you've forgotten it all.
Fucking forgot it.
You genuinely need to stay current, and that's a great thing for those who have the time to enjoy that. But that's not me.
It's like what? When I'm having arguments with people about helicopters, they say, "Oh, people tell me the squirrels are really nice and easy to fly." Yes, if you're flying it every day. If you're not flying it every day, it's not.
No,
You've
exactly.
got to have the time in it. You've got to have the practice in it. Otherwise, it's really twitchy and it's nervous, and it lives up to its name. Of course, you get the armchair pilots for best.
Oh yeah, they know best.
You know the ones dressed up as the captain sitting in front of the camera.
I'm sure their YouTube subscribers love it. We should be okay. We're a little bit behind time, but we've managed to make some up. We've got about 26 minutes until we get to our halfway point.
Following you, man. Hey, you guys flying this BAE 125, watch your fuel.
Yeah, I think that was another issue with it.
It's got tiny, teeny fuel tanks.
Yeah, its endurance is about an eighth of what it should be, Alex.
Yeah, I think this thing should have an endurance of about 7 or 8 hours.
Not 7 to 8 minutes.
I've only used half the fuel so far.
A little bit disappointed with Monaco scenery. It doesn't look like Holt.
I've had this discussion with Alex.
Don't worry, Stuart's going to fix it for us, but unfortunately he wasn't committed enough to do it this week.
I've got fucking 15-hour work days to do it. Fuck off.
Well, there's
Well, I'm not.
24
I'm
hours
talking
a day
about
last time I
additional
counted,
scenery.
Stuart.
I fucking fixed your custom scenery for you. Shut up.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yep.
Shut up.
Do we really want to go down the road with
No,
what
we
was
don't
wrong
want to
with
go.
Christmas?
No, we don't want to tell anyone what the problem was. No, it's fine.
Oh, that's funny.
But
That's why I
even with
turn up
the
every
photo
week.
scenery, you can't work out where you are. You know, I mean, it's not doesn't look anything like what you see on the Grand Prix and stuff.
If it's any consolation, the MSFS one isn't any better.
I just think it's probably the mesh isn't as accurate as some
Yeah.
places.
The MSF one, Microsoft one just makes the buildings look like they're melted.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's strange resolution in MSFS in there. Yeah. It's probably because it's its own country and it'd technically need another agreement for the licenses.
Probably.
Sorry, principality, not country. But you know,
It's the principality of the thing.
very, very good.
Isn't it?
So out of interest, how many people flying the 125 have got the map gauge working in there?
I haven't updated the map to work.
Mine is working.
Mine's working.
Mine's not.
It should work if you have my map fix from a few months ago.
I have got your map fixed, but it's not working in this one.
Okay.
I don't have the map fix, it's still working. Only FlightNight 2024 stable.
Well, the stable part of that comment is, well, very good way.
So-called stable. As yet stable for me.
Stable-ish is more like it.
Are you already running two 2024 nightlies?
No, I'm running a nightly from last November.
I'm running a more recent one, but I don't think it's as... Yeah, it's alright. It's not as good as it could be.
I don't really want to deal with jaggy coastlines and World Scenery 3 for a minute.
I don't have World Scenery 3, thankfully, but I don't have HDR on this.
Well, this is the problem. I like my HDR. Makes all the difference. I'm not running it tonight, or it's easier if I'm not converted, but if they're not converted, it just looks silly.
Actually, I think the 125 is converted if you got it from Malaysia.
Well, this has got an FGUK paint job that I did in it. This is the one I'm wearing at the minute. So I presume that we had it probably prior to Malaysia's update.
Yeah, Elijah has updated it from ours, I believe, although he would never admit it.
Probably not. Well, we never released this.
No, so how's it got the paint job?
It's probably discussed. It's been probably discussed in a sense for one of our aircraft.
Oh, we used this one in a flight I did last year, I think.
Yeah, and then we never went any further with it. Because it has
Sounds
so many
about
problems.
right, yeah. It doesn't have many problems.
Yeah.
Could do with a nicer top.
Yeah. And a second seat has been ripped out.
And the thing that winds me up about this actually is the size of the wheels. It looks silly. It looks like a child's toy. When you land, look at the size of the front nose wheel.
No, it's not. It's the off-road version.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's the bush version of the one.
Oh, it's the cartel version.
Yeah. cartel upgrade.
I think it's quite popular with cartels actually.
Anybody watch that series called The Landsman?
I haven't watched it yet. It's on my to-do list, so no spoilers.
It's a bit of a beginning of the series about jets.
Also, why is this aircraft got the fans on the rear of the engine?
You haven't asked the most important question yet.
What?
Well, why's it got afterburners?
Yes, why is it after us?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because they look cool. This is some good-looking scenery here, kids.
We are, yeah, we're not that shy of Marseille at the moment, so it's getting to the fancy areas.
You know, this bit we just passed with, there's no photo scenery. You can tell by the docks and stuff, all that.
Cut the corners a little bit here. So has everyone decided what helicopter they're taking for the second half?
Yes, I have.
Yes, I have.
Is there anything unusual that anyone might need to download?
No, I'm not taking them. See ya.
Oh,
If you're landing on the busty winch, you don't want anything bigger than a small medium.
but there are also aircraft carriers and helicopter transports that you can land on.
Yes.
So don't worry.
This is supposed to be an executive mission.
It is an executive mission, but I want to be inclusive, Stuart. I don't want to leave people out.
No exec left behind,
That's quite right, Voodoo. Well done.
except maybe Mr. Trump.
Yeah.
What about the Sea Stallion?
Sea Stallion isn't going to fit in the busty winch. I could just about fit a melon on just,
Ugh,
but I'm really, really careful.
I got that
I-
problem.
I don't want to sit here all night watching you try and guide choppers that are too large into the busty wench.
Somebody had to say it. I was trying to get round it, but no.
You can't get round it. You got to go sort of.
You got to go in it, yeah.
Approach from the side.
That's a novel idea. I've not tried that one.
That's what I did.
What, going from the back?
No, coming from the side.
Oh, right.
One of the proper methods of landing on a ship's deck is not to approach directly on the rear, is to fly parallel to it and get the ship's speed matched, and then side slip onto the heli deck from the side.
Yeah, it's
That's
not going to
quite
happen.
right. You should
Hope it's
never
parked.
approach directly from the rear.
And I shall be coming from behind.
And the ship goes up and down and up and down and up and down.
But this is not an AI ship. This is a static ship to make it easy for you.
I might give it a go then.
I also removed the bobbing with the waving thing.
Yeah, but only it doesn't work as a static model. It only works in AI.
No, it was bobbing up and down. Well, it bobs up and down individually for a while.
have you removed that, and I've just put that into my AI folder? So my ship's not going to work anymore.
No. So what I did is I didn't add it. It's just added as a AC file. I haven't added the XML with the fancy stuff. I haven't actually touched the config of the thing. I've just added it as an AC file so it wouldn't do anything funny and we'd end up with people in different positions and whatnot.
Different positions.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh. I was going to bring the Phantom and just put like a silk sheet on the back seat.
That is very considerate of you.
I actually thought I would bring the Vulcan too, and I was going to put a sort of padded area inside the bomb bay. But
don't want to pull the wrong handle.
I could have brought the Valiant.
But you see, you could have done the whole mission in the Balkans and just did a strategic bombing run, couldn't I? Put a little parachute on her back and a big blade bomb.
But you got to get her off again, as it were.
Stuart's got 60 fingers.
Oh. That's where all the ice cream's dripped on them.
Are we still being monitored, Alex?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
That's why I'm behaving.
Yeah, I'm real difficulty controlling myself.
I've got headphones on, it's just what I'm saying.
So she can't hear it.
No, she can't hear anything. I've just got to temper myself.
I'm going to send her a link to the video tomorrow.
That's probably not a good idea. Lost a little bit of time, so we might cut across, avoid some of the coast. So we'll go inland a little bit once we get to Marseille. Not sure what the minimum altitude is around here, so we might have to do some avoidance of hills.
Terrain.
Yeah, that's it.
Trees!
We could probably bump the speed up a little bit as well, come on. Let's go up to 380.
Ooh.
380, your mark, sir.
And my mark accelerating in 380. Watch those afterburners.
Ooh.
Is it afterburners or is it on fire?
This is a British design from the 1950s. It's both.
Perfectly safe.
It's leaving a lot of smoke anyway.
Coal-fired.
Oh wow, look at that railway terminus.
Some really nice scenery around there.
Bit foggy though.
Big froggy.
Look at all that smoke.
It's all the crap coming out the back of his jet.
Oh, shut up.
It's all the French having their cigarettes with their dinner.
It's all the garlic.
It's the cows that are farting.
Ah. Global warming.
It isn't farting, it's what they belch.
Yes, global warming has been happening for quite a number of millions of years. It's not
Yeah,
gonna change now.
good couple of million years. Suddenly there's too many people on the planet and it's a problem.
Suddenly they want to stop eating meat.
Not gonna happen.
They all want
No,
to do
not happening.
what they want is to control the sunshine so they can restrict farming and all the rest of it. So get everybody to turn the solar power and then turn the sun off, basically.
Too many billionaires around.
Yes, there's a lot of idiots that are getting lots of grants from a lot of rich companies to basically do a lot of shit nonsense. Factoid, global warming. They're taking dates from what, 18th 1870 or something like that. Is that when they start the measurements? Something like that.
1850 something.
Yeah, which was the end of the mini ice age that we had. So of course it's going to be globally warming because it is.
Well, back then, Krakatoa erupted and the Earth went cold for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it was a mini ice age.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, so obviously now it's warming back up again.
Let's go up to 3,000 feet so we don't crash into the mountain while we're
Roger.
talking about global warming.
What makes a mountain warming?
And if you want to go even further back, we're actually cooler now than it was in the Roman times. There you go.
In Roman times, AD 43, yeah?
Yep. If you check the ice cores samples, they're a full record of actual global temperatures. The ice core samples show it was warmer back then than it is now. About
The
5
trouble
degrees.
is, it's where you get your fucking facts from, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because if you listen to the media, they'll just pick the worst year and the good year.
They pick the worst years so they can make it look like a global catastrophe so they can manipulate things. How many times are we in life have we been told you'll be dead in 10 years where you get acid rain, the sea's still going to freeze over, the sea tides are going to rise, and all the rest of it? How many times? And how many times has it actually happened?
I don't know, but the polar ice caps are collapsing in the sea.
Yes, but also the ice caps have gained, was it 100 billion tons of ice this year? They're getting bigger.
Nobody's reported that. Where'd you get that from?
That's common knowledge now.
Yeah, but where? What's your source?
GB
Antarctic
News.
It's an Antarctic research. The Antarctic ice fields have expanded by something like 100 billion tons this year.
Well, we don't get told that. All we get shown is pictures of ice shelves melting into the sea.
And dead polar bears.
Yeah. And apparently the polar bear thing is false as well because there's now 5 times more polar bears on the planet than there was 20 years ago.
Oh, so that's why they're fucking hungry then, because there's less food.
Well, that Simon Rees programme, it was in Iceland and went underneath a glacier. And the volcanologist who was with was saying the problem is because the ice is melting, the thing what will keep the volcanoes down is now getting less. So there's a chance the volcanoes will erupt.
Which will cause the ice, cause the dust not to cool the planet again. So self-rectifying.
Yeah, but the last time one went, it stopped all air transport for weeks.
I mean, they've been telling me since I've been here since in the 70s, the tides will rise by a metre by the year 2000. They haven't risen anything at all. And these guys that are telling you that are all buying beachfront fucking properties, that tells you something.
It's just like all the tariff doom and gloom stuff that as soon as the markets all sell off, then certain people who made the announcement all buy back in and write it back up again. Oh, never mind,
Yeah.
I decided not to do that. You bastards.
Yeah, it's manipulation. That's all that is.
You think?
Yeah, well, to me it's manipulation, that's what I can see. If you do your own research and look in the various aspects of the CO2 content of the planet's Earth, CO2 is key to life on Earth. Without a killer, the plant life needs it, and we are actually on the borderline of not having enough CO2 and it killing off a lot of the forests. Plants can't breathe without CO2.
Been a bit serious for a Saturday night.
Yeah, well, he's got me started. It's your own fault.
Let's slag off America. It's a lot more cheap.
That's easy.
What are you doing with all your extra money voodoo? You know, the price is going down in your shops in America. The price of eggs gone down yet?
I don't keep track of it, truthfully. First liar don't have a chance.
Well, don't your citizens cotton on to the fact that the Trump empire is making £1 billion a week, and the average person is losing their jobs and not getting
Well,
any richer?
the only thing I can say is we elected him, so we got what we asked for.
That's democracy for you.
There you go.
He told what he would do.
Right, Porky, the ice data came from NASA. Just check.
And Lisa.
And then
This autopilot is a little bit of a wiggle on the wings once we get to this speed, isn't it?
yeah, it's reaching the limit of its abilities.
Oh, we got about 4 minutes to go.
Simple solution to stop the cows farting. Eat more cows.
Did you get to the butchers today?
Of course I did.
Good.
Legislation being introduced in Wales from 2033. They
Sheep
want
are out of bounds.
what?
Sheep are out of bounds.
Apart from that, they want a 20% reduction in beef consumption, and a whole load of meat products, dairy products, and that they want to have it reduced by 25%.
Sounds like an excuse for them to have more sheep.
No, that one.
It certainly does. I bet Welly's sales go up.
Larger sizes.
Velcro gloves.
Oh, are we back to photo scenery? It looks very nice.
I think, yeah, I am, yeah.
Yeah, well, I did the photo scenery for the 3 airports, and they did a radius of 30 nautical miles. Yeah, we haven't slagged any other. Have we missed any countries out tonight? Slagging them off.
Well, we've still got an hour left, lads.
They'll be busy crashing then for that. Some we could do that Falklands one because there's a lot of ships to land on.
That'd be fun. I think we should do that. I know some people say they get offended, but I think we should do that.
Who gets offended?
What fun is it to now to offend somebody?
Well, we always offend someone, don't we, somehow?
Well, yeah, we managed to offend everybody anyway. Don't care. Might as well keep it up.
Yeah.
Got to keep our standards up, you know.
Keep your pecker up.
Can't say that. It's offensive to the transgender.
What do you want to do with Black Butt? All-nighter?
That does sound like a lot of fun, doesn't it?
Fuck yeah.
Although, to be fair, we've only got, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... We've got 7 people who've come along for a nice jaunt along the Med.
What a jaunt. Look at this. It looks fabulous.
Well, it does, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't. I got water with arterial roads on the
You
top.
need to gather your scenery before you fly.
Is it down... If you got a... have you got Terracing Con?
Yeah.
And if you got a file, then scenery downloads, does it show it downloading the scenery?
No.
Oh,
That's bollocks.
that is bollocks.
Is this our airport?
Nope. This is Cannes. We're just going to go along to Nice. Won't be long.
Yeah, oh, we've got to watch the movies.
Spot the nudist sunbathers.
Cheeky. Yeah, we got 12 miles to go.
Well, I'm going to have a problem.
Because you don't have any... What about if you got a debug and then reload
I've got
scenery?
scenery, but I've got no ground.
Oh, as long as you got the runway. Oh, actually, the runway's part of the ground, isn't it?
Usually.
Yeah, no, you're going to have to go to debug and reload scenery. Now, the runway should be on this little peninsula ahead of us. Do we see it?
Yes, I see the runway.
Okay. Everyone go and land somewhere there. It's not too far to go.
Park up on the left.
That's a very good idea, Mr. Voodoo.
Oh, the map started working again. But that's probably because we got cached map data from the data report.
Very possibly. If we land on the left runway, it'll be a little bit easier on the taxi in. And actually, this is quite an accurate airport for flying in.
It is. There's a shit ton of helipads as well.
Good, we're going to need them.
Direct in.
I'm
Yeah,
going
I think
direct
so.
in.
Because this thing was built to a MOD specs, you can whack the flaps down and side slip it in, no problem.
Whack it and slide it.
Whack it and slide. Yeah, we're not quite in the second half yet.
Well, I did what you said, and it's worse.
Yeah, that normally happens. Careful if you've got full flaps out before
I have.
you get too short. Because as soon as you flatten off that approach, she'll drop like a stone.
I'm working the throttles on the way down.
We can park next to the fire station.
Trying to work
can't
out how to work the throttles if we're using helicopter sticks. Confused.
We have Lucky here.
Down rolling.
Down in crash because I can't. Well, I assume I crashed. I got plumes coming out of the exhaust. Fuck's sake, I don't know what I do wrong.
Get up in the morning.
Voodoo, that was me.
That's the way it happens to me. I get up, I get fucked.
Well,
Yeah? How much did that cost?
No, you made mistake.
Oops. Oh well, I'll try and rejoin.
Well, everyone's going to have to leave anyway and come back in a chopper.
Get to the
Get to the
choppa.
choppas.
And we've got plenty of time, so if you want about a 5-7 minute break, as long as everyone's down. Ah, Sam's joined.
Come for the
Let's
second
choppa.
buff.
Said he's coming for a bit of chopper.
Bit chopper to go on the wench.
So many things wrong with that.
See you in a few minutes.
See you in a few minutes. Everyone get a 5-minute break. We shall
Yeah,
aim to
we'll
depart
go break,
at 4 past,
then we'll
okay?
be my heli.
User joined your channel.
User. Back on comms.
Welcome back, sir.
Are you ready for this?
Spawned on a helipad with a helicopter.
Couldn't get mine to spawn on a damn helipad. I don't get what that's all about.
I get lost within the sound. Keep you dancing round and round. I can be the dance machine. Don't you say it's club routine. step to this and take my hand. Catch my eye to understand. See me walking in the sun. It has not yet begun.
Somebody fell up.
I've returned.
Welcome back, sir.
Just saying goodbye to Kaylee, so now I am unsupervised again.
Going for water. I'll be right back.
I've got a weird thing I've noticed with lights in flight gear, where they turn half my screen the colour of the light.
Is this on the BAE or something?
I'm in the Scout, and yesterday it happened once I'd finished converting the EF2000. But the entire right hand side of my screen in the Scout is now red, and when I go outside it's clearly linked to the light, but I know if I'm assuming if I start the engine it will go away.
Sahara dust.
It's fine. Well, yeah, it could be that. It could be that.
Well, I went the full hour there without a crash.
So maybe the broadcasting software?
Yep. No problem. I wonder because I'm doing a double render. It's causing a conflict somewhere.
Yeah, it could be. And I was wrong. Half my screen is still red.
You get your cockpit lights on?
It's also when I'm outside.
Night vision.
It's what? Also when you're
Vision.
out?
Yeah, also when I'm outside. Oh, I pushed F3 and F1. I'm telling you, you're all taking the mick. It's not making that happen.
What?
Right, are we all ready?
Oh, that's funky.
I was born ready. You're not on the map.
I wonder, Alex, if it's a conflict because you do not have HDR. Most lights are HDR.
Ah, could be.
Is it one of the scouts that's doing it?
Scout and the EF2000, which you won't have on HDR.
Yeah, but you downloaded a different version from what I had.
Maybe, we might need to look at that as well.
Well, you did. I modified it all and then you went and downloaded a different version. I worked on that.
Well, I downloaded a version that was in a folder on the drive.
Yeah. Which I hadn't uploaded, so. But you said you had a newer version from somebody.
Yeah, maybe.
Jesus.
Right, hang on, let's see where everyone is.
On the helipads.
Okay, everyone's all over the place.
There's a lot of us parts here, the helipads.
No discipline.
I'm halfway to Monaco. They
Literally.
sat on top of me, I couldn't see my bloody engine control.
There's people at all corners of the airport. And there's a voodoo. I see a voodoo. Voodoo, look, here's me. You see me?
Yeah, I see you, you little devil,
There
you.
we go. Okay, there's a load of people behind you on the helipad. Ah, I see the helipads.
Helipads are on the coast.
Yeah, okay, so we've got Porky in November 66.
I'm coming down. We're
all right,
trying
okay.
to. Just give me 5 minutes. Do you know what? Fuck it, you're flight leader, you can take off.
Yeah,
Well, I don't
okay.
know where Alex is. Oh, yeah, Alex is flying.
All right.
Not a bad airport.
It's very nice, isn't it? And it's actually quite realistic-ish.
I didn't have any sort of scenery on it. No buildings or anything.
It's one of the best flight gear ones, I think.
You putting down, Alex, or are you just gonna hang out?
I'll put down and then we'll work out what we're doing. But you can stay up.
This may have been a bad choice to helicopter.
Right, where is it? So Porky's on his way down. Oh, that's everyone anyway, isn't it?
Nearly there.
I'm getting 7 FPS in this one.
Yeah, when you head away from the airport, should be better.
Get ready for the fireball.
Would you like us to lift, Porky?
Wait, look, Porky.
You carry on, you're flight leader.
Right, come on then. Shall we go find Monaco?
Following you, sir.
It's to the east. No, it's not. Yeah, it is.
That way.
It's to the east, and there should be a long line of lovely boats if we've got the scenery installed properly.
Ah!
Yeah.
I've seen that in the N66 falling off sideways into the Never Never Land.
Well, you told us that we should all try going in sideways.
Yeah. Not taking off that way though.
Ah, you don't pull out sideways.
No, that's dangerous. All parties involved. Still sitting at 7 FPS. This is going to be interesting. Okay.
I'm doing better than usual. I don't want to jinx it. I've got 44 at the moment.
Yeah, same here. Which is unusual.
Yeah, but the 145 is extremely complex and very heavy machine.
The Yorkshire Air Ambulance have got a TV series on Friday nights. It's such a fancy aircraft, they have to open the doors when it's very hot outside. The engine management can't cope.
And that's very hot in Yorkshire as well.
It will last summer, I think. They like them. We've got 3 of them now.
Oh, somebody spiraled on me.
Fucking
Who's that?
Voodoo.
Fucking
You'll be able to
frame
review,
rates.
you'll be able to review the crash data when you see the YouTube video.
He's a glider for me anyway, so.
It's alright, there's plenty of it, and you can, if anyone needs to spawn, if you just want to spawn at
Oh, hang on, we
Monaco
got Sanny,
Heliport.
so he'll be safe. We got
Yeah,
Sanny.
be spawn at Monaco if you need to, at the heliport.
Whereabouts is it? Because I can't see it on the scenery.
I can't remember the ICAO, but Monaco is just round the. We're going around this little pond.
Yeah, well, I'm in Monaco now and flying
Lima,
around the bay,
November.
I can't see anything. It looks
Okay,
like
if you go around the bay and come back towards Nice a little bit, you should see there is about 6 or 7 helipads on the seaward side, right on the coast.
Okay.
9
And then,
FPS.
Oh shit! Someone's gone in. Who the fuck was that?
Not me.
Press too many buttons.
Oh fucking hell! I put a flotation kit on.
It may be useful.
Yeah, I found them. It was flowing over the top. Is that something you've created specially, or is it actually there?
No, the helipad's in there, and there's a heliport in Monaco.
Yeah, a big one.
Nice, and Stuart's going to do the scenery for us one day.
Someday. Have to be done in the winter. It'll take me fucking hell out.
We'll have to finish your Ibiza one first.
Ibiza's about as finished as it's going to be the now.
Release it then.
It was only supposed to be a test. Anyway.
Oh, I know, but what's the point in not releasing it? And it's about that
he
time of
likes it
year
to
when
be
we
perfect.
can. He does, doesn't it? But we can start doing our Ibiza flight again, Stuart.
Yeah, that has always worked out well in the past, isn't it?
Why don't we just make it a string of flight nights?
Because everybody in here will get fed up with us flying the Ibiza.
No, they won't. Everyone likes flying. Doesn't matter where we go. We could have a vote. We could just make a flight night, or we could have just flight nights where we fly to Ibiza in helicopters. We just do the different legs each week. It'd take all the planning out of it.
Oh, we've got the 2 villas and a yacht.
Yeah, we did quite a fun flight night around there, didn't we?
Yeah.
There we are. We're going to pass over the first of the busty wenches.
Yeah, it's a new boat, don't fucking break it.
Don't break it, and it's not. No, I did the best I could. It's not fully textured. It's not textured at all. But I made the logo on the back using AI, and it's quite cool.
Does it have a working bar on board?
It's got a. Yeah, why not?
Has it got a what?
A bar, working bar.
There's a poolside bar.
There we are then.
We'll fucking need it by the time I get there.
Right, okay, so the plan is we're going to go and land at the Monaco Heliport, and then we're going to go and fly to these variations of the busty wenches, but we'll go and overfly Monaco.
Is that a R-45 destroyer?
There is a American destroyer out there. I don't think we've got any British ones. There's a few littoral class combat ships, and there should be a Kuznetsov aircraft carrier if you got it.
Right, so you want us to land at the heliport?
Yeah, I was just going to fly over Monaco first so people could see where it was.
I'll get passing over Monaco first. See, I know where the heliport's not, man.
Nope, there's a few of the busty wenches, there's some boats. Monaco can mainly be identified if you're struggling to identify it with the swimming pool down in the bay.
You know, I hunted for quite a number of years to find a decent yacht with a helipad on it that we could use to play.
And now we got one, and I think it'll probably texture up quite nicely. But it need a bit of work, but it's usable now. It's got a wooden deck. I'll put some blue water in the bottom of the swimming pool. We've got helipad.
I was thinking about it as the pool surface is a separate object. So
Yeah, that'll work.
We could apply the sea texture. That would be nice water, wasn't it?
It might do. I'm just flying around the busty wench at the moment. For anyone who's still with me.
I'm just
I will
flying
be
around.
following you.
I'm heading to the
Dead
airport.
eye.
Did you do what?
Oh god! Oh no! Oh splash!
Dead.
Dead.
Then
It's not very identifiable, the heliport. Shall we try landing on some boats, people?
I just went to the heliport. But
That's alright.
I want to go on my boat.
I got a feeling I'm going to master this.
Yes, you are.
There are them.
It was not me that did this, remember, folks. It was Alex that did this. After you commented last week about landing on a pallet, the helicopter.
No, that was your Korean one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
If you fancy, there's the big aircraft carrier over there you can go and try and land on. There are
It's for wimps.
several other boats. There's the big helicopter landing ship. There's the cruise ship in the harbour.
What the hell is this? The
What the hell's
FlightNight, Alex?
Sorry? Where?
Or is it Porky with a call sign? Oh, this is bad. Memory is 78 FPS. Oh, it's gonna be. Well, I'm on the winch.
Guided your chopper into the wench, well done.
Yeah,
thought-
7 FPS, which is fucking
I
awful.
thought you would.
Oh, is that you down there? Yeah, there's Stuart in the 145.
I'm on the 145, yeah.
Very well done. Okay, go back to the heliport and then choose yourself another boat to land on.
I've landed on that helicopter ship anyway.
Right,
Yeah,
6
nicely done.
FPS now, so take care.
We've got Voodoo in the
Amazingly, I've got
105.
60.
6
Don't know how.
FPS.
Yeah, I'm on 45 at the moment. Go on, Voodoo, you're next. If Stuart can make it off without dying.
You know what this reminds me of, don't you?
Go on.
Dragonflies mating.
I've never watched them.
No, what?
They get on and they get off.
Insect porn. Oh.
Shut
Oh, voodoo!
I hit something and I wasn't anywhere near anything.
On my screen you were.
Oh, no, I ran into the back of the ship after I hit something in the air.
Oh, okay.
Pylon.
My
Please.
rotor blades crashed.
I'm gonna go and try and land on one in Monaco. Fancy as flip I am.
I'm surprised that the busty went into Monaco.
Yeah, well, I made her pull her top down a bit and they were fine with it.
That's enough for me tonight. Good night.
Alright, mate. No.
Night night.
Cheers all.
User disconnected from your channel.
Right, which one shall I try? I was going to add a load more boats and objects, but I was having such particular issues getting the scenery to work that I didn't get time.
Yeah, that's quite a few. Strange particular issue you had, wasn't it?
It was a particular issue, yeah. Now Stuart, you know that messed up box I sent you the picture of the other day?
Yes.
Its MOT runs out in 3 weeks.
Oh dear. I don't think I'll be on the road after that.
I'm going to stick a sign on the windscreen next time I see it parked.
Well, it can't be parked. It can't be parked in the street.
Well no, before it, I'll stick a sign before the MOT and say, sell it to me, and then when it fails the MOT I'll offer him a ridiculously stupid small price for it.
It's going to cost an absolute fucking mint to fix that.
It's only new bumper and things, it's only a few £100.
But is that
And it needs,
2.7?
yeah, it needs new wheels as well.
Just being shot down by someone flying along all nice behind that.
Well done, Alex.
Yeah.
Came in at an angle. Hey, job done.
Perhaps we should get some stickers made up of the busty wench.
What? Sell them?
Yeah, why not?
Where's Sunny? Here's Sunny going. Landing a Victoria's Secrets helicopter on the busty winch. It's quite appropriate actually.
I'll try not to kill my blades again.
Everybody's got problems, Sunny. Don't worry. And I said approach from the side that's not quite what I meant. You should be parallel with the ship's hull and slide slip onto the deck.
The problem I have is when I reduce the speed, it doesn't offer as gently, it's all over the bloody place.
You must have reduced the speed too quickly, I think, in that case, because it'll be Be fighting its own blades.
Who's fighting their own blade? Oh, he's, that was very, very close. Who's fighting what blades? Missed that. Mario was talking about.
Where it's where reducing speed and you end up all over the place if you're at 0 airspeed.
Yeah, because you can install the blades with the VRS doing that.
But when you're moving forward, it's fine. It's just as soon as you're trying to do any kind of hovering, instead of being in one place, it's with left, right, all over them.
Well, when you get forward speed, you don't get the VRS when you're in forward speed because the air's passing under your blades. And when you're stationary in a hover, that's when you can hit VRS when you're decreasing altitude, particularly. You're decreasing that down through your own water wash, therefore reducing the lift on the blades because it's getting covered in the air off itself. So, roundabout sort of explanation. There you go.
If you have a look at this barge that I put in the marina, which I'm sure they won't be pleased with, it was one that I found in the archives, and it needs texturing, but I thought it might be useful for some flight nights because you can get a couple of choppers on there, alright.
It's a garbage scowl.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But it's a solid one, so it's quite challenging.
I only see all the cockpit, only need to cycle your livery at some point.
Down on the wrench and safe.
Yep.
I've got a little spin thing going on at the moment.
Because your barge took your tail rotor off.
Yeah, I thought that's what happened.
Take a picture for proof and go away with it.
I've done it, I've taken a picture. The busty winch is the yacht with the helipad in the back.
It's anchored at the little red buoy, or buoy as the Americans would incorrectly say. Oh, I'm going to try something different.
I just crashed my own flight gear because I accidentally tapped onto somebody who was miles away.
Some weird waves coming up behind that helicopter ship. I think it took me out.
N66, well done.
I missed it.
Let me do it again.
Always.
You get turned around then.
I'm gonna get close enough to land on something to get big ass legs. Fuck that.
That's annoying.
Try this again.
Quite wise then, 66. Just put the doors off so you can get out the helicopter quick when you sink.
That's one reason.
Well, look at that.
There you go.
I picked the biggest ship in the place.
Who's in the Merlin?
Me!
You're not going to try and put the Merlin in the winch, are you?
There comes Daddy.
I put a Puma on the winch earlier.
Yeah, back end we're hanging off it quite a lot.
Voodoo was right there with me. I even got pictures for proof.
Good.
Problem with flagging is when you go past something, you can't bloody see it until you come all the way around again.
Don't scratch the boat, Merlin. Alex. No, 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 no. And there we go. Chip the bait.
Oh no, that was too much anyway.
Screenshotted that one.
It's because you're an arse.
Yes.
Alright, I reckon. Yeah, what shall I try now?
Oh, there's the BK117 skimming the water.
I do that.
Sandy's coming into the winch. Well done.
Sea King not have auto start?
What?
Sea King, auto start.
What about it?
Does it have it?
Yes. Sea King won't fit because it's a tail wheel.
I can balance it.
Yeah. You got a winch, just drop the winch with the woman on it.
I can't get engine 1 started at the moment.
We've had this problem before. Can't
Yeah.
remember what causing it.
No, I managed to get it. If I do set it all in the property tree, it'll start. Speaking of helicopters, Kaylee's gone home and she's gone home wearing my Royal Naval Air Station Yeovil Merlin helicopter jumper. Never seen that again.
Probably not. Right, let's get this Hughes in here.
Yeah. Everyone get yourself on a last attempt to land on something and we'll fly back to Nice. Get yourself landed first on something suitably impressive.
I just managed to skim the sea a little bit.
That'll do.
Closest I've been to doing anything. I landed on that American helicopter thing. There's some weird things going on. I got close to it and it just crashed me.
You have to come in from behind on that one.
The Americans like it if you're coming from behind.
And I go against all their Christian values.
Yeah, it's alright, it's not Sunday.
What the hell was that?
Turn.
Not very good landing.
You seen something bounce into orbit?
No, it wasn't me for once.
Here I come. MD500 E.
Loads of room.
Yeah, we both hands at the 6, yeah?
I'm dead. I'm respawned.
Respawn at the heliport and then we'll go back to Nice.
I can actually use deploy the floats and land beside it.
Probably not advised.
Why? Oh,
You think that's an island in the sea?
Christ, every time I try and land and I'm liking it a minute. I keep bouncing away.
I have to. I'm actually getting better frame rates than I would normally tonight. Where's Actor tonight?
He said he were going to Blackpool.
Oh, lovely.
That's Blackpool. Blackpool's not lovely.
Blackpool is lovely. It's the Vegas of the North.
It's a shithole.
That's what I said, Vegas of the North.
Apparently Vegas this year is deserted. No customers.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've
I
no
found
interest
an
in
island.
going back to Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas.
No, thank you.
I wonder why people are not going to America anymore.
I have no idea where.
Because it sucks.
Is it the friendly welcome you get from your leadership?
It's the tariff they put on you.
Well, they won't be getting my bloody money anyway.
I tell you what, I don't do politics, lads. But I have, I have a few American clients, and the amount of money I get from there has gone down. So for every $1,000 that they pay me, in January I was getting £820, whereas now we're down to about £710. It's no longer profitable for me to do business with American clients.
And why is that?
Just because they're hit on the exchange rates, additional tariffs that come in, things like that. By the time the taxes coming from services and whatnot, it's just not. I was making a good sort of 10-15% profit margin in January, and now those are just gone.
Yeah,
And I have been for I've been dealing with those clients for 15 plus years, and now it's just, sorry guys, I can't continue the same services at the same rates because it's not profitable for me. Anyway, let's fly back to Nice.
Wait, where are you? What helicopter are you in?
I am in the Sea King.
Yeah, where are you?
I'm just about to fly overhead at the heliport in Monaco.
Oh.
I found a nice little island you can land on.
Is that? Oh, okay. I see where you are out. Oh no, I don't see where you are on the map.
You're
Halfway
very yellow,
between
aren't you, Alex?
Monaco and the that bit of land what pokes out.
Sorry, Ozzy, what was that?
You're the very yellow one.
I'm the very yellow one, exactly. Right, let's go back to Nice. Let's find a proper airport where we can end at the bar. We'll end up at the helipads. Oh, there's a little bit of island down there, isn't there?
I have no idea where you are. That's you.
I'm flying back towards Nice.
You're way back. You're way behind him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, something weird going on with that ship. It's like water cannons going off.
That's strange.
Like when a jet flies past an aircraft carrier supersonic and the sea goes up in the sky.
Yeah, I know it's got wake effects, but I've not seen that before. They
The
might be
wake
displaced.
effects are getting up into the sky.
Yeah, I don't know if they're perhaps based on your like altimeter settings or something like that. Maybe they're in the wrong position. I don't know.
Well, I landed on it once, no bother. Then second time I got not even close to it, and it just dragged me down. I see on Facebook you're into model boats. What did you actually do with models?
I haven't done for many years. I do. I've built them and played with them and joined clubs and things like that.
I just started doing radio control yachting.
Ah, well, it can be fun. Yachting was a bit complex for me, but I've got one boat that was given to me. It was actually built by a pilot who was in 617 Squadron at the Dam Busters, and it's called the Mistress. It's a big power boat, but they used to race it in offshore model boat racing. It's a huge thing. I think it's about 4.5 feet long, but they called it the Mistress and 617 Squadron. They had a load of moulds of this boat made, and all the ground crew had one, and they'd all go and race them. But this one, the Mistress, they had in some competitions back in the early 90s when they were doing things. But a friend of mine, he's a ex-pilot, he gave it to me, but it had a big petrol engine in it, like a massive petrol engine. It was a big sort of two-stroke thing, and you just can't use them anymore because most clubs learn that you use electric.
Is it all noise sensitive?
It is, yeah.
Well, the thing is, it's a lot bloody easy as well. You just flick a switch and it starts.
It is, yeah. And to be honest, I've got plans of putting a big brushless electric motor in it, but it's a whacking great model. And I took it somewhere with a smaller electric motor in when I first got it, and it was, it was disruptive to other modelers, shall we say? Yeah.
No, this is radio controlled racing with yachts.
Well, when I eventually someday get that big P-47 flying that I've got sitting in the shed, I want a fucking huge permanent in that.
Yeah.
It deserves it.
Well, you can get the proper radio ones, can't you? You can get a radio.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if a radio will fit that. I don't think it's quite big enough for a radio, but might fit a twin in it.
Yeah.
Landing at the helipad, sir?
Yes.
I've arrived at the airfield.
The rest of us are just behind you.
Oh, I've overtook you now.
Yeah, well, I'm just coming over the threshold. So I've got some quite severe buffeting in this thing at 110 knots.
Yeah, because that's about its limits.
Where's Voodoo?
Smoke.
Are you at the far end of the runway off to the left side?
I thought we were going to the heliports.
Helipad at the seaward side.
After that, I'm here.
Found them.
I'm on pod 1.
I can taxi this thing backwards, but not forwards.
Nobody wants to park next to me.
I park it where the thing wants to park itself, because it won't go where I want.
That's right, buddy. I'm with you.
Turn the engine off before I crash. So they were telling me if you do model planes now, you have to have a license and stuff.
Yes.
And you have to get them inspected as you build them.
It depends on the size, I think. Is that right, Stuart?
Yeah, you only need inspections for the airframe if it's above a certain weight, like the large model stuff.
But most places will require you to be a member of a club and have insurance and have I mean, everything needs to be registered with the CAA these days, and you need to have a operator tag.
Yeah, it's a flying bomb before, isn't it? When I first started, the people had all these aerobatic planes with like 10cc with tuned pipes on, racing around at probably scale speeds of 1,000 miles an hour. They could take somebody out.
I think everyone's down now?
Unparked?
There you go, everyone's down and parked. Well done, everyone. Thank you for coming along.
I don't see you in the lineup.
Yeah, I'm here next to who's in the 2-on-2. I'm next to Ozzy, and yeah, I'm in the Sea King.
No, I don't see you, Alex.
You're on pad 1, yes?
That's weird.
Yes.
I'm on pad 5.
Oh, you're invisible.
You're invisible.
Not mine.
Yeah,
I see you.
I'm really very yellow.
No, I don't see you at all. Holy shit.
What? Hang on.
I'm even on your...
What are you in?
BL 105 with the dead pig livery.
Whereabouts are you parked?
Shit, I don't know. Down here on a pad.
Oh yeah, I see you. You're parked 90 degrees to everyone else, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm 5 in front of you, just past the bell.
Oh, I'm looking from your perspective, and
So
you're
am I.
invisible.
You're not there. You're invisible, Alex.
That sucks.
Oh, spooky.
Did you cheat? It's not even
Refresh
showing
your livery.
No, it's not that.
Not the weather.
It's showing I have the Sea King. It's showing as white, but it's not there. So I wonder, have you got an older version of the Sea King kicking about, Alex? Maybe predates something?
I can't. Hang on. Let me check the date on it.
Yeah, that's maybe a bit of corruption. That's why you couldn't get it started.
My Sea King was downloaded from the hangar on the 19th of January 2025.
Okay, that's strange.
You're on the pilot list, but I just selected you from view where you can't see anything of you.
No, you're invisible.
I just
Disappointing.
It is weird, because I saw you earlier.
Yeah, I can see him on the Merlin, but I just don't really see him.
Oh, now I see you. I exited multiplayer and came back. Now I see you.
Right, I'll try that. Hang on.
But I'm going to kill the movie, guys.
This was a nice flight. Thanks, Alex.
Good night, YouTube. Thank you, Ozzy. Thank you for coming along.
Good night, YouTubes.
Yes. Good organised thing.
Right, I just.
Barely organised. Who's going to take next week?
Yeah, who's taking next week?